The legend of King Arthur we know today was forged here in Britain's most infamous prison, the Tower of London. Written by Sir Thomas Malory, a former member of Parliament who's awaiting trial for robbery, extortion, attempted murder, and rape. Around 1469, while the bloody War of the Roses rages outside, Malory completes his great work of prose, Morte d'Arthur. It's the definitive collection of the king's noble deeds. In Malory's books, Arthur is the embodiment of a virtuous hero. He strives to create a peaceful land from his civilized court at Camelot and surrounds himself with chivalrous knights of the Round Table. Malory's Arthur is easily recognizable. Knights in shining armor, fighting for honor, living by a strict code of chivalry. Key to Malory's vision is the sporting contest when two knights face each other in combat, the joust.
In the Malory story, all of his technical references to armor and mounted combat refer specifically to the equipment and practices of his own time, of the 15th century.
But experts confirm that a King Arthur could not have lived in the 15th century.
We have good records all the way through the Middle Ages, all the way into the Renaissance. It's quite clearly the case that Arthur was not a knight in shining armor.
Malory's iconic image of the ironclad knight is an embellishment which makes Arthur relevant to the 15th century. And like Malory, earlier writers add other elements to the myth that reflect the times in which they lived. Lancelot and the Knights of the Round Table are created in the 12th century by French Romantic authors reacting to the upheaval of the Crusades. Arthur's knights take up the Christian cause and go in search of the cup of Christ, the Holy Grail. Each reversion of Arthur's mythical story embraces the prevailing principles of justice and decency.